many hearts.
Was it?
One soul.
I'm here somehow?
One
No, it doesn't seem like I can climb up anywhere else. Let's go back here. Don't think there's a skeleton, which might be interesting. Beside that, I think that's it. I wonder what would happen if we would try to enter the door where Ketheric is preparing behind. Come on, my friends, don't stay behind. Huh? Are you all coming? No one is left behind. Do you know the feeling that you have to sneeze, but then you don't sneeze? I hate it. But the itch still stays. Eh. So we found out a mighty lot about
You're
Ketheric.
stopped by a guard. It seems your presence here is forbidden.
Is it? We're to convince them that we belong here. Yeah, persuasion. Look at me. Do I look dangerous? I'm a true soul. Oh, perfect.
You managed to talk your way in. No easy feat.
I like that admiring in her voice. Weren't we here already? No, apparently not. Ah no, we started I think here. We went up here. But I don't think this room will be too interesting. I think it's more like in between those two other rooms we already entered. Nope, nothing interesting. Ah, then we have to exit here. That's the right way out. Here's a rail. Don't mind your dead ogre here. I'm gone. Ah, so that would be interesting to go in here. So sure they will just attack. It's up to her.
It is not your time yet, Blessed One. The rooftop chapel is reserved for the General's private contemplation, save for those he chooses to ascend.
This must be the place. We have to get inside.
On the other hand, we also know that we want to go to the mausoleum. I was one chosen to ascend.
I'm sure you have done a great many things to get this far, true soul. But above, you will stand in her very presence. Such an honor requires more.
Her words are diplomatic, but her face betrays her true feelings. Utter contempt for you and all your kind.
Disciples Rel has given you a chance to earn that honor.
Ooh, we can try to prove we are ready. Let's do that. 14. I'm going to use up all my spell slots. Yeah, Tiefling racism at its best. Nice.
Your tadpole grasps at nothing. She carries no parasite, but you have spent too long reading people not to see what's behind her eyes. Scorn, stark behind her mask of deference.
As you see, true soul, there is so much more for you to learn.
You're a level beneath me. Don't talk all so high and mighty. Yeah, it might also be that it's regarding true souls, now that we know that she's not carrying a parasite herself. Mistress of Souls. Yeah, it would also be interesting to get up here. But I think for the time being, we're going to go for the Thorm Mausoleum. maybe we will look around here first and then we head to the mausoleum. So, goodbye Moonrise.
Alright, what now?
Let's not head there. I have to say, I am kind of glad that the corpses just stay there and they're not like being reanimated by the Shadow Curse or something. That would be even worse. How do I get here? Can I walk up here somehow? Just climb it? Ah.
What's that?
I think you just get a better outlook. Oh boy, that's a whole army. Let's have a look.
That's curious.
And more things to dig up. We're definitely going to long rest before we head to the mausoleum. I recommend you bring Shadowheart and Astarion, at least for the start of the mausoleum. I planned that. Well, Shadowheart will be probably always in my party, and I want to bring Astarion to meet Raphael in front of it. I already saw him. Boy, look at that. So many ogres, so many people. Gosh.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Okay. Let's just walk this way, see if there's something interesting. Some more things to dig up, maybe. Not. Just some bypass. Let's go here, and before we actually go to see Raphael, I will long rest and then swap out. Yes, I've seen Raphael before, but that was the point where I just turned around and went to Moonrise. Or to the House of Healing, I think. So, I won't keep Astarion in the party for long though, so it will be just for that interaction, and probably then I will swap back to Karlach. Let's talk with Lae'zel about the Disc of Orpheus.
Greetings.
Awkward silence. Garon asks Lae'zel about the disc from Moonrise Towers.
The disc appears in your mind's eye. Lae'zel sees it too and considers the vision.
Quite similar to the boy's slate from the creche. The tissue are enciphered, but I see the pattern. It's another story about Orpheus.
We don't need to hear it again, cause I already read it to you. I don't need to hear it.
Better to leave it, I agree.
Maybe we should have made her read it. No, we can't do that. Anyway. Next time we will do that still.
Hey, soldier.
Let's leave her behind.
Sounds boring. Oh, fine.
Come on, Astarion.
The way she leered at me. The Blood Merchant. I can't get it out of my head. It isn't like me. Not like me at all. I was being too precious, wasn't I? We could have used her potion. A moment of unpleasantry doesn't matter if there's a fine reward. I should have just gritted my teeth as always. And let her have me for a bit.
I don't think he will approve, but it makes me sad to hear you talk about yourself like that.
Why? I'm simply trying to be realistic. There's nothing more desirable in the world than a vampire, is there? Haven't you been through all I have? You damn well are going to fight with what few assets the gods give you. But a part of me feels sick when I think about getting on my back for breadcrumbs again.
I'm too pretty is a bit of a sore complaint. Wow. You can ask if you even enjoyed having sex in the last decades. You have so much more than your looks going for you.
I had nothing at all for so long. Not even my body. That was owned by Cazador. To be sent out to tempt fools into his palace. I have bedded thousands of people. Half of them I barely remember. Most of them didn't even grant me temporary bliss. It should have been so easy to let the Drow use me for her fantasy, but perhaps, you showed me I have enough strength. I don't need to.
Mm-hmm. You don't need to do anything for strength, Astarion. You aren't a slave now, Astarion. You're free.
I can stop using myself. Stop being used. It isn't worth the scars anymore.
Or, I mean, especially from Garon's point of view, he's really not my favorite character, but ouch, poor Astarion. Anyway.
Well, hello. What can I do for you?
Yeah, that's more like the Astarion I know.
Darling, I thought you'd never ask. Lead on.
Ah, he gets another level up. Boy, I'm so happy that you can hide the helmets. He looks so edgy. An edgy assassin. A bit Assassin's Creed-like. Infiltration expertise. Adopt a new identity, changing your appearance.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Oh, come on. Is it overusing? I think I'm too lazy. I am. Come on. We don't care. We have enough food. So, our morning routine with spells. Ability, Eagle Splendor. Let's also use our mage armor. And off we go. Where was he?
How much farther can I go?
That makes kind of sense that the mausoleum is near the whole graveyard area. It's interesting when you look at the town from above, like how huge the House of Healing was. Like that's basically the town. It's like an inn, a toll house, Mason's Guilds, and the hospital, and Moonrise Towers.
Preparing their rites.
Hey there, favorite devil.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark he went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which he himself fed.
Yay. How long have you been standing around practicing that little recital?
Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers ahead.
I don't trust you. You're a devil. So you expect me to turn and walk away?
Don't be absurd. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role.
All the singing, with the setting the scene, preparing you for your role. He seems so much like a Disney villain. And if you ever listen to his theme on the soundtrack, it has so much Disney villain vibes. That's a really nice theme. Fine, paint me a picture.
There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time. Its actors dwell there still, mired in the languor of their long, tired scenes. If you, however, through the dark, go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed.
Paint me a clearer picture than that. Guidance. 10. You can romance Raphael? Interesting. I mean, I dig the fiendish vibe, so...
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm.
You should kill someone for him.
It is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
You're still only telling me half of what you really know. I can tell. And I mean, if that's someone dangerous to him, I'm kind of inclined to help them. Come on. Come on. Come on. We take it. The best in the 20s are those you really need to succeed.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps. I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that.
Sounds like an acquaintance should we say that? Sounds like an acquaintance I'd quite like to make, actually.
Listen here, Pipsqueak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an eye to strike. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. That much I owe the bastard to concede. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
A fairer deal than I expected.
Same.
You wound me, Spawn. I always deal fairly. And will close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all will be revealed.
I wonder why I can't translate the scars, because I mean, I'm a tiefling, I should know infernal. Don't threaten us, we can kill you. Everything that has an HP bar can be killed. Except with this. Now I'm kind of curious what happens if I keep Astarion along. I don't really have much equipment which would be good for him.
Oh, I have the magic touch. Keep a blade close.
I think it might be interesting to take him along for a while. Do I just have dexterity 19 and not 20? Cow? Cause did I take a feed at one point? Where are my feeds? Critical, assassinate, initiate. I don't remember.
Never a dull moment. Careful.
Let's see if we have anything to equip him better.
Choice.
But I think I might take him along for just a while. Ward, rope, nope. anything interesting. I think I sold most of my magic items, actually. Those are way too many. Karlach has all my arrows. From +1. Give them the amulet of Misty Step. And
still breathing, despite everything.
Yeah, I think if I take him along, I should get the arrows from Karlach. And have a look if she has anything interesting to give to him.
All's well that
Ooh.
ends. Not as
I think
bad
we
as
will
it
take
could have.
Astarion along for a while. Or will we?
Light on my feet.
So indecisive.
Sigils. Attempts to restrain Lady Shah's power, perhaps. Failed attempts.
Nah. Let's go with Astarion to the next waypoint, and then we will change back, I think. And yeah, I will leave him behind, because I probably will quite surely do later on an evil playthrough, and then I think it will be more fun to have Astarion along. But I will take him along whenever there's his quest involved. So I think that's a compromise.
Right, what now?